Also, for those of you interested in doing a personal reading, you can visit my page on Wizio as Tamak with Leo, where I have many options of different readings you can purchase.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's see whose signs we're gonna start with. Leo. Oh my god, that's so funny. Can you see the dice? Alright. Let's see whatever comes through. I know the sound may be trash, but my mics are currently charging and I don't want to drop mid reading and I end up having no sound at all, and then I just have to restart all over again. Okay, so whatever needs to come through for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, even for my cross watchers, for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what messages need to come through for them? Ooh, I'm just gonna take the ones that flip. So we have the King of Swords. You're being perceived as this person that is very cold-hearted, very honest, but very cold, very you seem like you're insensitive. I'm laughing because it's kind of resonating for me right now. But you're honest and you're truthful to yourself and to others, and it may be perceived as you being evil, you being mean, you having bad intentions. Let's see what else comes through for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Oh yeah, the Devil. Capricorn energy. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Judgment card, Gemini energy, the Death card, Scorpion energy, the Death card again, and we have the Knight of Wands, I believe. Okay, so let's see what that's about. Yeah, you're being viewed as a bad person. Okay, there's somebody here that wants to turn the world around and make it feels like you're the one who's bad. Could be at work here or something that needs collaboration here, but someone here is going to be exposed here. This isn't going to last long here. The fact that there's two dead is interesting here. Could be about two different individuals or the same individuals in two different situations that want to make you be perceived as this bad person with bad ill intentions, but they're going to be the one they're going to be exposed here. Okay, you see those people coming way before they are in your surrounding, way before you know who they are. You know they're coming, and you will be able to tell who this is. Even if they don't show their cards, their game yet, you know who this is. You know exactly who's gonna try to mess with you because you can read their energy miles away. Bottom card, yeah, the Empress, Libra, Taurus energy, the Six of Swords, Gemini energy. Yeah, you're leaving something behind, okay? The Star, Aquarius energy. Let's see anything else that comes through. For my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, that's a lot. Again, the Death card. Again, Scorpion energy. You could be attracting a Scorpio, or something significant could be happening in Scorpio energy. In Scorpio season, I don't remember the season. It's November. The Wound Mend. The Ten of Disc. The Five of Mirrors. The Page of Swords, I believe. And the Wheel of Fortune here. Somebody's gonna try to hurt you, but they're gonna end up hurting themselves in the process because you are divinely protected. Okay, somebody's gonna be heartbroken over the fact that whatever they try to do to you is gonna turn around and hurt them literally or metaphorically here. I feel like you're not even aware of whatever this bad energy that's being sent towards you. You're just on your merry way. You're just doing your own thing, and karma is happening, and you're maybe not even aware that karma is being given to somebody here, because somebody tried to do something. You may not even be aware that they tried to do something, because again, you're divinely protected, and you're not very much paying attention to those individuals. You're just doing your own thing. You're focusing on yourself, and people are mad, but you may not even know of who those people are, or that they have advantage against you, because you're doing your own thing, okay? And people are bound to just hate whatever you're doing, okay? You may not even be aware that there's some people that are actively hating you, because once you're doing your own thing, you don't give a fuck. Like, even if you were aware, you just don't give a fuck, okay? Let's see the bottom card, and we're gonna close the reading. Again, Death card, like, whatever people are trying to throw at you, it's not gonna go the full way, okay? It's just not gonna be reciprocated. Yeah, justice, karma is being served. Libra energy. Again, the wheel of fortune things are going to keep moving on. Whatever they're trying to, whatever they're going to try to do is not going to go all the way, because again, you're unattainable, okay? And it is what it is. Yeah, the angling, you're not even aware. Again, Pisces, Libra energy here. But yeah, this is what I have for you, Leo. I hope this wasn't selfish for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's see what sign we're going to do next. We got Leo. Well, I just did Leo. So Cancer. Okay, let's see, Cancer. What messages need to come through? Just trying to make sure it's on camera. Okay. What messages need to come through for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Events for my cross watchers. We got the Two of Wands. It's interesting. I thought it was the Three of Wands. So let's see if it actually come out. We have the Four of Wands, the Dog Hound, the Queen of Cups. Sure, I heard lustful words, but I meant to say you're lost currently. Okay, you know the end route you want, but you don't know which path to take to get there. And you're a lot in your fears in your feelings currently. You're like a lost dog right now. You know where you want to go, but you don't know what route to go, what way to go about a situation here. Marriage could be on the horizon, or it could just mean, if it's not pretending to a romantic relationship, you want more stability, but you don't know on a personal level, okay? Not on a relationship level, on a personal level, but you don't know how to go about it. Your emotions are in the way, or are clouding your judgment. Seven of Cups. Yeah, again, double confirmation here. It keeps saying the same thing again. Seven of Cups. Too many options. Let's see. Anything else that comes through from my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? We have the Queen of Raven, which I think is the Queen of Swords. There's need for you to cut something, or to be more cutthroat. Maybe you're taking too much burden on your shoulders, okay? Burdens that are not yours to bear, okay? You are too much of an emotional being right now, more than you should be, okay? And people may be taking advantage of that right now here. There's need for you to be more cutthroat, to be more expressive, to be more honest with yourself, and therefore more honest with others about how you feel. Your cup is too, well, it depends how you view it, but your cup is too full, okay? You need to empty that shit, baby, okay? Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Anything else that needs to come through? You feel like you need other people to tell you where to go, but baby, you're the best person to ask yourself this question. Nobody knows yourself better than you do. So why you're asking something that is outside of you to put you in the right direction for you, okay? I don't know if it makes sense. Your Nine of Cups, Three of Swords, too many cards, but Three of Swords here. You're on the outside, it feels like you're acting like you're very happy, you're fulfilled emotionally, financially, but deep down there's something that is bothering you, and you're having a hard time expressing that to others. Yes, it may be nobody's business, but you need to let somebody know that, like, you need some space, you need some time, you need some time to refill your own cup, right? And somebody needs to understand that, and if they don't, it shows their true colors here. The Star, Aquarius energy. Did I say it was Virgo energy? Virgo energy. The Star, Aquarius energy. A wish is about to be granted here. Let's see what that could be about. Clarify the Star for me, please. For my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what could this wish be? What is the Star about? So the Queen of Wands, the Sunly energy. Okay, maybe a childhood dream is about to be fulfilled, or something that you have been wishing upon for a little while. Like, it could be about years. This thing, the Sunly energy, is going to fill your inner child. This could be literally traveling here. Something to do with I see a, how do you call it? A camel. I know it's not a camel on the card, but I'm getting camel. Okay. If it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, just let it be. I read the cards out where I read them. Okay. Could be something to do with a garden. You're finally getting your garden. Okay. Or finally be able to plant metaphorical seeds into something you've been wishing upon the stars here. There's something that's going to feed your inner child, something that you've been wanting to do but never had the chance, the opportunity to do it. Now you will get it. Okay. Yeah, there's justice bottom card, Libra energy, and the Wheel of Fortune here. Karma is going to be served here. Somebody may have bad intentions towards you, or maybe there's something you have to deal with legally, and things are going to turn around for the better for you. Okay, maybe this could be that the situation, the court case, is finally going to be over with. There's finally going to be a conclusion, or somebody's going to finally pay for what they have done to you. Could mean different things depending on who's watching here, but things are finally going to turn around for the better. Okay, whatever this means for you, karma is going to be served legally, or you're going to see it happen one way or another, but this may not be legal matters for every single Cancer watching here. Okay, the Full, Aries energy. Yet a new beginning is upon you, Cancer. Will you take that leap of faith or not is up to you, but it is there. It is shown to you. It is presented to you. Now, all there is left to do is for you to take action or not. Okay, action on it. But yeah, that's just what I have for Cancer. I hope this was insightful for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So let's see whose signs we're going to do next. We have Gemini. Okay, so let's see what messages need to come through for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, even for my cross watchers. Okay, that was fast. So we have the Undead, which is the Death card, and we have an Unnamed card. You have a new what's the expression? A new slate, a clean slate. Okay, presented to you. Okay, there's an ending that is imminent here, and you have an opportunity to start all over again. Will you take that chance or not? That opportunity is totally up to you, but it is definitely presented to you. Three of Swords. It may be heartbreaking here. It may be painful to see this thing come to an end, but there was nothing left for this situation. There was nothing more that could have happened for this situation, it was done and over with, okay? Ooh, that was the reverse. I don't have reversals in my deck. Page of Curses. So there's an apology that is presented upon you. It could be either that is as being two things. Either this is an apology that you refuse to accept, or it's an apology that is fake. Okay. Let's see what that's about. What is a Page of Curses in the reverse? You see this new opportunity as a curse, but it's a new opportunity to start afresh, in a new place, in a new environment where people do not know you. Or maybe this is something totally new, something you've never, a new job, something you've never done before. Okay, maybe it's a different environment, or maybe it's literally something you've never done before, depending on what's watching here. But the Six of Swords Gemini energy here tells me that whether you accept this apology or not, you're gonna finally face this and accept of what is no longer here. Okay, you're gonna take it for what it is, whether this apology is being given or not, whether this apology is fake or not. You're grieving the situation in your own time, but you are grieving. You are accepting something that is no. We have a lot of reversals. What? The relic, which is the Empress here, Libra, Taurus energy. Why isn't the reverse? Maybe this is something you have been nurturing for a while, for a long time. You have had this, you've dealt with this situation, this job for a long time. And this is like quitting something you've been birthing. You feel like you've birthed it, you've created this yourself, and it's hard for you to leave this thing behind. Or you felt like this was your, there's something you've seen as a mother, something that she thought cared for you but didn't at the end of the day. So if this is a job, you thought that your job cared about you, valued you, but at the end of the day, you were just another number. You were just replaceable as everybody. Okay, take it as it resonates here. Could be job, could be something else here. There's something you've nurtured or you thought was nurturing but was not at the end of the day, and you're slowly but surely starting to realize that in your own way, in your own pace here. Anything else that needs to come through from my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and or cross watchers? Anything else? We have the King of Cups. Yeah, like there's something that requires a lot of maturity out of you. Okay, it's hard, but you're doing it. The Star Aquarius energy, there's a wish being granted here. Let's see what that could be about. Clarify the star for my Gemini, please. What is the star about? What is the star about for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Clarify the star for me, please. I'm big on jumpers, so if it takes a while, it takes a while. But as I say, that's jumper's fault. So we have the 9. Is it 9? 9 of Swords. The 6 of Pentacles or disc. And we have the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You're moving forward, okay? That wish that is being granted is finding your true path, your own path, finding something that makes you emotionally fulfilled, finding a new circle that actually values you and appreciates you, finding an hobby, a job that you truly love, that is your calling, okay? That's what's being granted here. Finally being able to move on from something, okay? Finally able to see your worth, your value, and that if they did not see your value, that is on them and not on you here. I'm out of breath. Okay, the bottom card is a Boogeyman again. I see this as a death card here. Five of Cups. It is painful, but you are moving forward here. Yeah, again, there's the sense of neglect, abandonment here, but nonetheless, somebody was not able to see your truth, but you're moving forward, and so be it if they couldn't see your worth. You know your worth. You know what you put out there. You know that they're gonna miss the hell out of you. That's how you know, and that's on period. Okay. But yeah, that's it. That's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this was stuff for you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So let's see what signs we're going to do next. We have Aquarius. Okay. Let's see. What messages need to come through for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, or for my cross watchers? We have the Death card, Scorpion energy. You're going to be given a chance to put an end to something. This is funny because at first I thought this was the Six of Wands, but come to find out, it's the Six of Disc. So Six of Swords here. Yeah, again, double confirmation. There's something that you need to, something that is, everybody got the same message, which is interesting, but you're giving an opportunity to leave something behind. Okay. Closure, you're giving closure, which is not very, does not happen very often. We have the Page of Swords. Oh, you may even get an apology. It could be fake, but that's an apology. That's most than what people usually get, which is interesting. You have a chance to put something behind you, and you get an apology. What? Let's see more. It's a good thing, like the it's a good thing, okay? Maybe regardless of this apology being fake or not, could be from a Pisces, or something significant could have had happen in Pisces season, or it could be happening in Pisces season, or regardless of it being fake or not, the simple fact that somebody is giving you an apology is a sign that they know they did wrong. They know they will not get you back. They know things will not get to the way they used to be, but they know deep down that they are wrong. Whether the apology is wrong or not is not necessarily the point. Yes, it would be great if it's real, if it's genuine. Like, it could be genuine for some of you here, but the simple fact, to me personally, the simple fact that they're acknowledging there is something wrong that they did and that they know it deserves an apology is big for me. Okay, you know how much ego they have to put to the side to do that, girl? Okay. The Judgment, Gemini energy again, probably because they want to lessen their karma, their karmic, but it won't, girl. The Emperor, Aries energy. The Five of Cups. Again, messages are leaving something behind and not taking this person or this situation back, no matter how forgiving you are, no matter how guilty or apologetic they may seem. You know what it is, and you're not living behind. You're not taking this person back. Sorry. You're not taking this person back. You have a good opening to leave this person, and you're taking it. No questions asked. The Five of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Again, they could be trying to come back with a better offer, with a more sincere or not apology here. But you're sticking to your guns here. You're not taking this person back. You're hearing them, but that's about it. You're not budging, and that's on that. Okay, anything else that needs to come through for my Aquarius? Again, Aquarius energy, like, we're invested, but once we're done, we're not. Okay. And that's one period. You gave this person a chance. You gave this person your time and energy, and they failed. They lost their chance, their opportunity, and that is on them. And that's one period. Okay. Anything else that needs to come through? Yeah, you're back to freedom and you're happy about it. Fine being with your own self and not having to worry about somebody accepting your quirky side, your weird side. You have you, and that is enough. You have you, and that's all that matters here. The Taurus Scorpio energy. Something that needed to be shown was shown, and you took that sign, you took that sign, and you took action upon it here. This is Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy, the force. So yeah, you're resting right now. You're focusing on yourself right now. You're just resting. Maybe you're hoping for this person for the better here. You're wishing this person the best, but that's about it here. You're just doing your own thing. Yeah, you're focusing on yourself while they are kind of miserable here over there, but you're focusing on yourself and you cannot let this person, this individual, it could be a group of people, take what resonates about the rest. And you're not letting this situation bring you down, okay? Maybe you try to help them, but you can only help somebody if they want to be helped. And you realize that they don't want to be helped. They want people to stick in with them, and you cannot afford that. You do not want to afford that. So here you are thriving in your own throne, in your own energy, and not giving a fuck if people accept you or not, because you accept yourself, and that's all that matters. Okay. But yeah, King of Wands, yeah, no bullshit takers. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this was insightful for you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So let's see what sign we will do next. No, already did Leo. Taurus. Okay. Let's see. For my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and our Venus. And for my cross watchers, let's see what messages need to come through. What messages need to come through for my Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus? We have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Okay. I really are very sexually active, okay? And you're just focusing on your own self, what makes you feel good emotionally, physically here. And you're cutting things that are a waste of time that you deem that don't deserve your energy. You're very truthful. If somebody does not satisfy you on an intellectual level or physical level, you're gonna be very honest about it, okay? And yeah, you're gonna get it moving, okay? You're very in the now, okay? So if somebody does not pleases you in the moment, you're gonna let them know, okay? And you're gonna keep it pushing. Let's see, anything else that's coming through for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? If somebody is boring, they do not pick your brain or something like that, like you're gonna let them know, like, listen, I don't think we're gonna make it as friends or as such and such. Okay, this is a death card, but I have multiple death card in this deck. I have like 10 plus death card, and the one that comes out is this one. Come on now, double confirmation. Okay, this is Wild of Tarot. I really want you to see why I say that of all out of all the death card, that's the one that came. with the multiple one, double confirmation here. Somebody here. Oh, see? Oh my god, I just saw that. Stay for a good time, not a long time. Again, double, triple confirmation here. Okay, thank you, universe. You're having a good time. And if somebody does not please with you, there's no seconds. Okay. And it is what it is. Okay. You're not wasting your time. Again, Knight of Swords, Two of Wands. I feel like you may be lost at what you want to do next in life. So you're just taking it a step at a time, quite literally here. And you're just going with the flow here. Again, same message coming through, but you're just going with the flow. With whatever is being thrown at you here, you're just taking a day at a time, one step at a time. Oh, that's a reverse. I don't have reversals, but that was a strong reversal here. Oh, I heard the Star Aquarius energy in the reverse. I just did Aquarius, so maybe if you have Aquarius in your chart, maybe that's a sign that there's a message in the Aquarius read. But besides that, usually the star in the reverse, I would see this as a wish not being granted or something you're trying to manifest that is not working. But for some reason, that is not how I see in this reading. Somebody's not satisfying you. And I feel like it's going to piss you the fuck off. And that's maybe this is something that happened a long time ago, and that's why you're such an honest person right now about, this stuff and the bed. Because why waste time not being satisfied when you could find exactly the right person for you? Why stay on something that is not satisfying for you just for the sake of not hurting somebody, just for the sake of following the crowd, if it makes sense here? Lightning in a bottle here. It could have been sent to you as a shock, because maybe this is something that happened when you were in a long-term relationship. So it may have been heartbroken, but if they did not satisfy you, they did not satisfy you. And that's why right now you're looking for somebody that is satisfying you, and you're no longer wasting your time, because why the hell? Like, why would you do that to yourself? Three of Wands. Yeah, you're not taking any bullshit here. But maybe here, I see this as a hermit. It's not really the hermit, but father asleep. I see this as maybe you need some time to rest, quite literally. Or metaphorically, I feel like you're everywhere at once. You're giving your energy to too many people here. You could be being surrounded by a lot of energy vampires here. And there's need for you to literally rest, take a nap, and or maybe just, spend some more time with your own energy, with yourself here. And I feel like you will, the Empress, Aries, Libra, Taurus energy. Take some time to replenish yourself. Refill your own cup. King Paimon, King of Subjugation here. Maybe you're the one doing like the most of the work in general, in bed in general, and maybe there's a sense for you to give that energy back to you. Okay, you are a bad bitch. Yeah, again, I feel like you're the man and the woman in a relationship, in a situation, and there's need to be that for you right now here. Bottom card, the devil. Yeah, you have an energy vampire around you, that's for sure. Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're very, what's the word that I'm looking for? You love to help others, but be careful who you give your energy to, who you surround your energy. Again, double confirmation, the Hermit Virgo energy at the bottom of the deck. There's need for you to, take some space out, and that will help you figure out who that energy vampire is, okay? But yeah, that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this wasn't stuff for you, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So let's see what sign we will do next. Okay, so Libra. Let's see if it's centered. All right. Let's see. What messages need to come through for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and or for my cross watchers? What messages need to come through for them? You have the Hermit, Virgo energy, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Literally, that was the bottom cards for Taurus that I just did. So maybe you have Taurus in your chart. Maybe you could be dealing with a Taurus. Either way, there could be a message for you in Taurus's read. Okay, let's get into it. The Hermit. Here's somebody that is a very, you love to help others. You love to show up for others. You love to be there for others. You're very, I forgot the word, but you love to help others. Okay, you're very selfless. But here you are being required, you are being asked to spend more time on your own, to be more there for yourself. Yes, it's good to show up for others, but you do show up for yourself. Okay, again with the Libra energy, there's a need for you to balance, to find a balance between being there for others and being there for you. Boundaries need to be put up here. Okay, it's great and fine and dandy to help others, but at what cost here? I feel like you may be draining yourself and you're not even realizing you are being taken advantage without realizing it. And it is important to put boundaries. Okay, it is important to be yourself, to help others and be selfless, but it's also important to be there for you, to show up for yourself. And then set boundaries. There's need to find a balance between that. Yeah, again, there's could be a mom, could not necessarily your mom, or it could be a grandma here, a grandmother. Again, there's somebody that's taking advantage of you, and they may not feel like it because maybe it's coming from you, but they know it will come from, if it makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. It's like they're not literally asking it, but they know that you will do it regardless, and therefore there's a sense of them taking advantage of it, because no matter how tired or no matter how you have a hard time saying no, and they know that you will do it regardless. Boundaries right there. There's no stupid boundaries. Okay, somebody is taking advantage of you. You may not necessarily be aware of it because it's not as a direct or as direct as it seems here. But Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, the Empress, Taurus energy, the Moon, Pisces energy. Yeah, you're very drained here. I feel like you're very exhausted. You're dealing through a heartbreak, an ending, a painful ending of some sort here. Maybe your parent are asking a lot out of you, or somebody's parent. Again, could not necessarily be your parent. Maybe it's your spouse parents, your partner's parents, your friend's parents. Okay, take it as it resonates here. Let's clarify this Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups about? For my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I almost fell on the ground. This stuff for almost everybody. Aquarius energy. A wish is going to be granted here. An offer is going to be given to you, and it's something you've been wishing upon the star for. Maybe it's going to happen in Aquarius season, so that's January, December, January, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I know for a fact it's January. A wish is going to be granted. An offer that's going to be very emotionally fulfilling to you is going to be offered to you here. Let's see. Can you tell me more about this Ace of Cups? We have a Ten of Cups. Could be regarding family. Maybe you're going to finally be accepted into something, into a nursing home, into finally getting a what's it called? I'm blanking right now hard. Maybe you're finally gonna get a a loan for something that's pertaining to your family, maybe to pay a house back, maybe to pay the said nursing home. Could mean different things for different people here, for different Libras here. But I feel like it's something pertaining the family, pertaining a household here. Okay, we have the Untamed and the Five of Swords. It could be heartbreaking because yes, it's a good thing, but that means that maybe it's far. Maybe this nursing home that finally your parent got accepted to, maybe free of charge, let's say, or you're gonna get that loan to pay the nursing home that they recently got accepted in. Um, it's far. Okay, it's a good news, but it's also heartbreaking because it's far and you will see this person less than you would wish to. But it's also a good thing because you solve two problems in one. You know, it's a good news, but it's also comes with a lot of heartbreak at the same time. I'm not crying, but my voice is cracking. So I feel like somebody's crying over this good news. It's very nostalgic. It's good and bad at the same time. I don't have the word. Okay, don't come at me. But it's both good and bad. Okay, for lack of a better word here. It's both tears of joy and sadness here. Okay. Again, my voice is cracking. I'm not crying. I swear I promise I'm not. Okay, I would tell y'all. But yes, I feel like somebody's crying here. Knight of Swords. But at the same time, this will give you more freedom to do what it is you couldn't do all those years, okay? There's something you've been putting to the side because you had to put this person first, sorry. You had to put this person first before you. But now you're finally gonna have an opportunity to do something you've put aside. Okay, something that fulfilled you on an emotional level or something that you deem very important to you. You're gonna finally have uh the finances, the space, the time for it, okay? But yeah, this is what I really I hope this wasn't tough for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's see what sign we're going to do next. Okay, Aries. So let's see what messages need to come through. For my Aries, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, and or for my cross watchers, that was fast. We have the World, the Four of Swords. Again, everybody got the same message, different cards, same message. Okay. Anything else? Okay. You have again, an ending is imminent here, and you're feeling I have to time to take a break, to take a vacation, to rest, literally metaphorically, to spend some more time with your own self, with your own energy, to just bask in peace. It's like the calm before the storm, or the in between, the break between end of a chapter and the beginning of a new chapter. Okay, you're right there. Okay, you're just enjoying the nothingness. Okay, you're just enjoying peace. Okay, and that's amazing, actually. The Knight of Swords. Let's see more cards before I speak on it. Anything else that need to come through? For my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and our Venus. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Well, I'm going to take them. We're not going to shuffle anymore. I think this is the Ten of Swords. He has 7 swords. But personally, I would see this as the Ten of Swords. But I might read them as both the 7 and the 10 of Swords. We have the King of Cups, the Undead, which is the equivalent of the Death card, Scorpion energy. We have the Knight of Clocks, which is the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. And we have the Strength card, Leo energy. Okay. There's something, okay, there's an ending on upon you here. Could be a workplace, a situationship, uh, something to do with a space, a place, or with a person. That's what I meant to say. Okay, it doesn't have to be romantical. Okay, my readings all general. Okay, it doesn't always have to be love. Okay, I always say that. But there's something that is over and done with. But for some reason, there's somebody here that is not okay with the fact that it's over. They're trying to restart something. Could be you or could be somebody else. Um, maybe it's, for example, take it or leave it. Let's say you're done with a job, but you get a new offer about the same job, but you are no longer interested in that particular job, that particular space of work. Okay, it's not the place of work that is the issue, it's the what it is you're being offered to do here. And therefore there's a sense of something being redundant, like it's over and done with. So why are we trying to ignite a new beginning where that is over and done with? Okay, there's something that you're feeling over and done with. So it could be with a specific individual. You are done with this person, but for some reason, let's say you're done uh being friends with this person, but they were like, oh, Aries, I'm in love with you. We may have not worked as friends, but let's be lovers, or something like that, or vice versa. You feel me? There's something that is over and done with, but some way, somehow, someone is trying to reignite this thing that is done. Okay, I feel like you're overworked here, or maybe this. There's this energy where you were the one that was doing the whole work. You felt like you were not seen, you were not appreciated. You did a lot more than you were supposed to do, and it was still not, you did not feel seen, you did not felt appreciated. And that's why maybe you're really done, because no matter what it is, you are done with this person, you're done with this situation, because no matter how you go about it, it will be the same result, because again, it's the same person, it's the same space, it's the same situation. So there's no way that there's going to be a change in the situation, if it makes sense here. And you're aware of that, and you're not ignoring your feelings that something is very much and overdone with. Okay, you're single, focusing on your coins, you're emotionally satisfied, you're financially stable, you're emotionally strong, you're physically strong as well. And like, this situation could be bothering you, but not as much as the other party. um for sure, I feel like the other party here is way more bothered about the situation, and therefore that's what, maybe it's just the person of work, it had a specific job, but they still want you, but they could be trying to hire you in a different department. For example, it's like they're not done with you, but you are done with them, because no matter what position you have in this workplace, the result will be the same. You will be overworked, you will not be paid enough for what you do, and you will not even be appreciated for the overwork that you do, for the work, for the little that you are being paid, okay, to do that. So again, somebody is way more upset, destabilized, than you are about this situation ending. Okay, I know it's being redundant, I'm being repetitive, but that's what I feel in this situation. Okay, somebody is clinging hard onto something that is on. Okay, again, King of Pentacles, you're no bullshit. Yeah, the Chair can send it to you, moving forward. Okay, you know the limit is endless. You know that whatever you want, you can have here, and you're accepting this ending for what it is. The Devil, yeah, you're seeing somebody, you're realizing how toxic somebody is, and you're realizing how grateful you are to have ending this situation, as when you ended it, the moment you did. Scorpion energy, I don't know if I said that. Something, this ending could be happening in Scorpio season if it hasn't already, or it could be in a situation ending with a Scorpio. Let's see the top cards. Yeah, Six of Swords, Gemini energy, Six of Swords, Gemini energy. The Fool, Aries energy, taking a new leap of faith, and not even thinking about looking back. Page of Swords, following what it is you are called to do and accepting that something is no longer. Five of Cups. Let's see one more card. The Lovers. Maybe somebody had romantical feelings for you, and that's why it is so painful for them to let you go, because they truly love you, really loved what you were able to offer to them, but they failed to see you for who you are. They failed to recognize you for who you are, and they failed to recognize your talent. And that's on them. And it is what it is, okay? But yeah, that's what I have for Aries. I hope to send stuff for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So let's see what sign we will do next. We have Sagittarius. Oops. Let's see, for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and our Venus. Oops. And for my cross watchers, let's see what messages needs to know now. We have the Dark Sun, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Lightning in a Bottle, which is the equivalent of the Tower energy, Scorpion energy, Tower, Scorpion energy to me. Let's see. I feel like you're following your passion here, okay? You're trying, it fails, you pick back up again and it fails, and you just don't give up and you try something new all over again. I feel like this is what you are in the middle of right now. And you maybe seem as this cold, hard breaking person, because maybe there's something, maybe you fail to take a break and to just think of something that ended and just take a time to more in something that just ended, a passion, a hobby, a situation. You just move on. You just go to the next thing. Okay, I love this. I'm not so good at it, so maybe I should try something new, and you move on. But for some reason, on an outside perspective, people see you as somebody that is cold-hearted, that doesn't care. Truly, okay, maybe they see this as not really you being passionate. You're just bored, and you're just doing whatever the fuck. But again, they are not you, Sagittarius. Okay, people judge what they cannot understand. Okay, and so from an outside perspective, you are deemed as something that is cold-hearted. Okay, you are a bitch. You have no emotions. You have no feelings. You just don't care about anything and anybody. You're too straightforward, or you too unattached. You have a problem with keeping things, people for a long time, where it's not really nobody's business really but yours. But again, people are hating where you're not even focusing on them. You may not even be aware of these people hating you, talking shit about you, because again, you are living your best life and you don't give a shit about other people. Okay, you don't give a shit what other people think. You are doing what you're doing, and you're just discovering yourself, your new hobbies or whatever or whatnot, and that's all that matters. Anything else from our Sagittarius? Ten of Swords, the Moon, Pisces energy. You could have been through a very painful ending. Does not have to be a relationship, but whatever the situation was, and it does not have to be romantical. I always say that. There's a painful ending, no matter what it is here. Something you invested on a deep emotional level here. And that's why it was even more heartbreaking. So maybe this is something, I feel like it could be something that you invested emotionally sorry. It's something you was really invested in for a long time. And you saw that, see, I invested so much in that situation, and look where it got us. Look where it got me. So therefore, you have no issue with acknowledging something straight up. Like, you're starting something new and you acknowledge that you're bored. You acknowledge that this is not for you, and you move the fuck on. You no longer waste your time on something of on the possibility of something, wishing that this will change. Okay, wishing that you could change something or someone. You see something for what it is and you treat it for what it is. You don't like something, you don't waste your time, and you move the fuck on. Okay, maybe because in the past, as you maybe it could be recent past, or not, doesn't have to be, doesn't matter here. You invested your time for way longer than you should have in a lot of things, and you no longer want to do that. You no longer want to waste your time and energy that on something that you know is not worth it, on something that you know will not change. And that's how you are the way that you are today. And people may see this as you being cold-blooded here, but again, you're a no bullshitter. You've been that person who gave time and people energy, but you realize that you're growing old, and you no longer have time to waste, no longer have energy to waste. So you see something for what it is and you treat it for what it is. Okay, be it with the fear of being rejected or being seen as an outsider, somebody that is unorthodox. So be it. I'm not gonna say something that is miserable in just because of the sake of being in a relationship. It's just for the sake of us believing that this person will change for the better. No, they are who they are. I am what I am, and we just don't work, and it is what it is. Okay. And you may be cheating on for that. Being shitted on for that. But you don't give a shit. Rightfully so, Sag. Especially with nowadays how much bullshit people are taking just for the sake of being in a relationship. Are you kidding me? No. You're not that person, and you're glad to not be that person, and you do not let other people's judgment stem you from that. You are who you are, and you are unapologetic about it. And I love that for you, Sag. Okay? But yeah, that's just what I have for you, Sag. I hope this doesn't stuff for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's see what sign we will do next. Aquarius already did that. We have Scorpio. Okay, let's see Scorpio. Oops. For my Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, and or for my cross watchers, what messages need to come through for my Scorpios? We have the Lovers, Gemini energy. We have the Five of Cups. So we just wanted to come out. We have the Page of Cups. Swords. Page of Swords, I think. Okay. For once, this is in love. Like I always say, it doesn't have to pertain to love, but literally we have the Lovers here. So there is something you could have had an argument with your partner here, and apology could be coming here, or somebody could try to redeem the situation to make it up for the situation for whatever happened here. Let's see what happens, because that's literally what I see. I don't see more than that. Anything else for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, maybe I feel like, wait, before I see the other cards, I feel like they could be, you see how those two cards, okay, I'm not even going to explain why I see this, but, I feel like somebody could try to make it up the situation, but has nothing to do with the situation, if it makes sense. Okay, so let's say, there's, take it or leave it, okay, that's just an example. I just want you to understand what I mean by that. Okay, so let's say there's a lot of miscommunication. Okay, the problem is in the communication. There's a lot of lack of communication, but they're trying to make it up to you, to the situation, by I want to say something, but maybe it maybe seem as like girl, like how do you expect them to forgive you? How do you expect them to make it up? But it don't make sense to me. But let's say the problem is miscommunication, and they try to fix the problem by giving you chocolate. It does not fix the communication, okay? Like, I'm sorry, yes, they're trying to make it up to you, trying to make you feel better about the situation, but there's still miscommunication, if it makes sense, you know? What I mean, like, what I'm trying to explain is that the problem is still there. That's not a solution to the problem. Okay, somebody is failing to fix the issue by gaslighting, by manipulating, like making you feel like, okay, they will change for the better, but they haven't. This is not how you fix the miscommunication. Like, what? Anyway, moving on. Three of Wands, Four of Cups, Five of Wands. Again, there's a sense you're not even accepting the chocolate that they're giving you. Okay, like, I feel like it's like there's miscommunication. They're trying to make it up by giving you chocolate while forgetting that you're allergic to chocolate, or that you completely despise chocolate. And therefore, you're putting your guards up and you're not even interested in whatever they have to offer because it's not the problem. And they made it worse. And so it creates another argument, another fight. There's a new problem surging from the said, from the recent problem you just had, right? There's an argument on top of an argument here. Yeah, I keep hearing Amaja. Like, you guys are not on the same, what's the word? Headspace. Yeah, you guys could be toxic, or there's definitely at least one side that is toxic in this connection. Let's see, anything else is coming through for my Scorpions. Two of Cups. Anything else that's coming through for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Earth, Venus? We have the Empress and the Whole. Again, whatever they're doing is pointless because, again, it's like a false sentiment of fixing the situation, but it's not. It's just creating another problem. They're trying to make it feel like they understand you, but when they show you that they understand you, you see that they don't. You feel me? It's like it's like the energy of somebody apologizing. Okay, look, why are you apologizing? Right? It's like you're apologizing, but you don't even know what you're apologizing for. And once you confront them about it, it's like you realize that you're in the same problem. You're arguing about having miscommunication, but they're apologizing, but they don't even know what they're apologizing, and therefore there's a lot more of miscommunication because you don't understand each other. There's a bare language here. Could be literally or metaphorically. Yeah, there's something that is being like you're investing in yourself, you're nurturing this relationship that is draining the fuck out of you. Like, you're wasting your energy, your time and energy into something that is not even rewarding emotionally, physically for you. Again, like, you're investing all your time and energy into this dark hole and it's never being returned to you. So you're just pouring, and it's never being reciprocated. You never see the result, you never reap the result of whatever you have been putting in that literal metaphorical hole here. You never see it back. Whatever you're giving, you're never receiving it back. You never see the result of it back. And I know you're not in a relationship just to get something out of it, but that's how it's toxic here, because you're not even happy about this person, because it's just arguments where you're at a point where is just arguing over arguing, but you're no longer know what you guys are arguing, because you're arguing about something and it's like they're just listening, but they don't know what you're mad about. They don't understand, and they could be trying to act like they do, but when they try to show you that they haven't. And it's just this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And there's no longer the love aspect, the emotional fulfilling aspect of the relationship. It's just arguing on top of arguing, a misinterpretation on top of misinterpretation. Okay, you do no longer feel understood, you no longer feel appreciated for what you do, and it's just draining you constantly here. Yeah, again, I feel like you have invested a lot of time and energy into this connection. The moon, Pisces energy, and it's all being thrown away again. This is what is this card? Yeah, you feel drained. It's father asleep, I think. But you're drained. This connection drains you. Like drains you. Then I say drain, and this is interesting because this is a magician, but like look how this person seems so tired. Like again, something is being taken out of them and it's just tiring. But yeah, that's it set out for you, Scorpio. I hope this was a stuff for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's see what time we're gonna do next. That was Aries. I already did Aries. So Pisces. Let's see for Pisces. What messages need to come through for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and or for my cross watchers? We have the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Disc, which is the Ten of Pentacles. You're focusing on building your coins. You're focusing on building something solid, a foundation of something that's going to last in the long term here. And you may be perceiving as something that's cold-blooded, cold-hearted, because you're cutting things, situation, people that no longer serve you. You're no longer wasting time on something that is, I'm hearing if a man, that is something that does not last long here. Yeah, the Death card here, double confirmation here. You're ending things when you see you will waste your time and energy on it, or you see it not lasting for a long time here. Okay, string called the energy to Aquarius energy. You are taking the bulls by its horn, quite literally or metaphorically, to get as it resonates here, and you're taking your leap of faith. You're no longer wasting time on something that is not long lasting, something that you do not see in the long run. Okay, you're only investing your time and energy on something that is worth your time and energy here. Page of Cups. You could be receiving an offer or an apology. Let's see what that's about. Clarify the Page of Cups here. Ooh. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy, the Judgment, Gemini energy, and the High Priestess energy, clarifying this Page of Cups. Okay, you could hear from a past situation, from a past, I heard job, but could be also a person here. Something of the past is coming back up, and I feel like with this Aquarius, you could already know what that's about. Could be something with significant with the Virgo, or something significant happen in a Virgo season, which is September. Something September could be, well, something significant could have happened in the month of September here. But I feel like you already know what that's about. Maybe it has already happened, or you see this coming. You know exactly who or what I'm talking about. There's a situation of the past that wants to resurface with an apology and offer, and you offer an apology here, depending on who's watching here. And just me telling you that you may already have a good idea on what this is about that will resurface, or who it is about specifically here. You are not shocked, okay? You don't necessarily know when, but you are not as surprised of a who is coming back. Okay, it could be a job, a place, a person here, or a group of people, for what, depending on whoever is watching here. Bottom card, Page of Cups again, double confirmation, an apology and offer here of the past is coming back up. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. Again, something of the past is coming back. You're going to receive a message from somebody from the past, an apology through text message, through email here could be coming back up. Somebody wants to build back up something. Maybe it could be a letter. So if it's a workplace, for example, somebody's going to put a lot of work and time and energy into making you an offer that is worth your time and energy. They think that is worth your time and energy here. Judgment card here. Double judgment card, Gemini energy. Somebody got their karma. Okay, somebody realized that they're not doing so good without you. It could be a workplace, a person, a group of people. Again, does not matter what or what it is. They realize that without you, there's something missing. Okay, and that's why they could be toughening up their ladder, their offer, because they know that you will not take anything less. But again, they will judge what they deem you worthy of, and that is for you to decide if you are indeed worthy of what they deem you worthy of, if it makes sense. Okay. Two of Pentacles, again, it can be work, I feel like, for some of you here. But again, I feel like your judgment is telling you that there's something odd about this offer. Like, why now? Like, why? Just why? The lone and level sense. Again, you were very lonely in this workplace, in this job, or maybe you could be in a group of friends or with this person, but you never felt validated, never felt appreciated, or never felt seen. So why is this person or situation finally seeing you for who you are? Like, something is not adding up, okay? And your gears are all the way up. Ace of Swords. You're asking for the truth, or you're seeing something for what it is. Okay? You're gonna learn the truth one way or another through your intuition, or this person is gonna tell them themselves. Maybe not on purpose, but they're gonna tell them themselves. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's gonna accidentally tell them themselves, and you're gonna see exactly what this person, this situation, intentions are right away as they come back. Eight of Swords. Like, they want to make you feel like they you are they are your only options, but they're not. Okay, they think that's the case, but they're not. Okay, they might use some of your weak points, but it's not going to work. And by doing that, they're going to show their true colors, or therefore going to see, like, wait, wait a minute, like, you want me back, but you're bringing me down. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Thank you, but no, thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's just what I see for Pisces. I hope this was insightful for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. Let's see. Welcome back to my channel. Let's see what sign we'll do next. Gemini, we already done that. Aries, I don't know if I'll have anything less. I know I have one, but I don't remember which one. Let's see. Probably Capricorn that I have left. What was that I have left? Sag I've done. Cancer I've done. Oh, Capricorn. Yep, Capricorn fell. Okay, so let's see. For my Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. And for my cross watchers, what messages need to come through for my Capricorns? Ooh, Ten of Swords. The Publishing Goblin. Ooh, my favorite card in the whole deck. Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups. Maybe one more card. Ooh. Four of Wands. Okay, for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. Okay, I feel like there's something you finally shared with the world, and it was heartbreaking. Okay, either something was shared with the world and the feedback was not what you expected it to be, and it broke your heart, it broke your lesson, your self-esteem, or something painful happened to you and that you decided to share that experience with others. You decided to share the experience with the world, and you ended up being you ended up receiving a lot of validation for it. Like you got a lot of what's the word, encouragement. Like you got through a lot, and by sharing it with it, people showed you, finally see you for who you are. You are a bad bee, you are a strong person, you are beautiful the way you are in and out, and you're finally being seen for who you are. Even through a painful event, a situation here, Knight of Cups, there could be an offer here, somebody that wants to marry you, or somebody that wants a could be, if it's romantical, somebody wants to offer you something in the long term. Okay, they see you for who they are, they see you as a a fighter here, and they are interested romantically and they want something in the long term. Now for others of you, this could be an offer of a friendship. Like you have a lot of people that resonate with you on so many levels. It's not necessarily they have had the same situation happen to them. For some of them they have, but they just understand you and they resonate with the person that you have become through this hardship, and they really do wish to be your friend. And it's just not ephemeral one, it's like a solid long-term friendship that they want to have with you, a deep friendship, a long-term one that is reciprocated here. Okay. um for others of you, this could shrink this hardship could have had strengthened or will strengthen a current friendship that you have with someone. Could strengthen a relationship with a mother, grandmother, a friend that you've known for years. um it's just gonna renew a friendship that you have. Could be a friendship with yourself as well, uh that you're strengthening here. But nonetheless, this is very good here. Yeah, again, there's something ending here, but for the better. But you're receiving a lot of offers. A lot of people want to court you, but I don't feel like you're necessarily interested. You're most focusing on yourself right now, and that's good. But you're also seeing for who you are. You are very valued, but you're appreciating your peace right now, and you're not necessarily interested, but you're you're not mad about it, that's for sure. Eight of Wands. A lot of people want to see have something to be in bed with you. A lot of people find you very physically attractive, that's for sure. Some people want something just one night stand with you, or others want something very long term, very solid with you, but nonetheless you're not very interested. You're focusing on yourself and you're very happy with that for now. Again, the Empress, the energy, Taurus energy, I see strengthening a relationship with the mother. Maybe you're a mother, and so you're strengthening your relationship. You're being okay with not being a perfect mother. You are still a mother, you're still showing up for your kids, and that's what that matters. You may not be perfect, but you're trying to be the best mother that you can be for your kid, and you're finally coming to terms with that. You're finally being okay with that, or you're finally seeing that your child is loving you a lot, that your child loves you no matter what, because you keep showing up for them, and that's all that matters. Okay, let's see one more card. Yeah, your mentioned 10 of attention. You're receiving a lot of attentions, bad and good, but whatever this type of attention you are receiving is boosting your ego, but you're still very much happy with your own energy, with your own peace. You're not accepting every beat and piece of attention you are receiving. You're happy for it, but it doesn't change who you are. It doesn't change the fact that you love your own energy and you're loving being single right now. Just focusing on your kids, or if you don't have a kids, are focusing on yourself. And you're very content with that. But yeah, this is what I have for you. I almost called you Aquarius. Capricorn, I hope this was insightful for you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. Last but not least, let's go on with Virgo reading. Last but not least, let's see what messages need to come through for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, and or for my cross watchers. What messages need to come through for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus? Oh, that was strong. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Death card. The Tower, Scorpion energy. The end of the Hunter, which I see this as the Alleyman, kind of. Pisces, Libra energy. One more card from my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. The Alley. I call this the Alley. I don't know if that's the name of the card, but that's what I call it. Okay, so let's see. There's something at work that is suddenly coming to light here. Something is suddenly being seen for what it is. Maybe you're taking advantage of your workplace, or somebody's true colors are coming in, coming out here. Okay, something you didn't see, you failed to see, or somebody cutting corners. I'm always shocked nowadays. I feel like somebody's cutting corners and they're finally being caught for what they've been doing. Somebody's been trifling with the budget of your team, of your, what's it called, department, and they're finally being exposed, and they're finally paying for it. Okay, they're not only being exposed, but something legal could be of the source of the matter here. They could be not only fired, but like could be sued for it. Somebody messed with the budget or something like that. Like somebody cut corners, or somebody did something that they shouldn't have done, and it's coming to the light here. Okay, yeah, something is being ended here. Could be maybe you work in a sub department or subdivision. I'm hearing subdivision. I don't know why, but and it's being put to an end. Yeah, somebody ruined it for everybody. You're still in that department, but not that sub department. Like you were in a team of a team, if it makes sense. And that little team that you had is done with because somebody messed it up for everybody here. Or there was something about this team, like there was something shady, and you realize that you avoided something, like you were divinely protected here. There's something that you somehow avoided. Like somebody messed with the wrong type of people. They were on the wrong side of the what's the expression? They were doing some shady stuff, basically. That's what I'm trying to say here. And you could have been the next person. I'm not trying to scare you, but you have the chance to start something new, start something afresh here, the full Aries energy. Yeah, somebody has done it over with here. Again, the death card, death card, death card, death card. Black moon. Somebody may have seen as a good person, but they're being exposed for who they are. Ooh. They could have been a child abuser or something shady with their mother, or this isn't somebody that, yeah, they got exposed for doing something very illegal to their own family or outside of that. I don't want to dive deep too much because, girl, if you know, you know. But Wheel of Fortune, because this is getting very dark. But the Wheel of Fortune here, things are moving around, things are turning around for sure. But I feel like the environment in the workplace is gonna be very odd, very awkward, very different from now on. Yeah, Tar again. Yeah, just keep saying the same message. It's going to be a little bit tough at work because you're kind of going to be associated with this individual. People are going to suspect you of doing doing the same thing that they were doing because you're in the same subdivision team as them, or you're very, very close to them. But not how close as people may think you are, but nonetheless, you're gonna get a lot of shit for it for a little while, but I feel like things are gonna simmer down after a little bit. Some of your coworkers could chew. Okay, one last card for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh. I see this kind of as the Emperor. So we have both the Empress and the Emperor. So maybe you were also the boss of that team, or you were the manager, so therefore people keep associating you with this person because maybe they would keep seeing you as, oh my god, so and so are such a cute couple, or look at how they're so cute together, when in fact you were not even in a romantic relationship with them, you were barely even friends with this person, but people kept seeing something more than what you guys actually were. So therefore that's why you could get a lot of shit for it by association. But again, I feel like things are gonna simmer down because they're gonna realize that you have nothing to do with whatever they did, because now these people know you for who you are. And this person, wherever they were very much of an outsider. It's not somebody that was there for a long time on the team, and if they were, this is not somebody that was very much invested in building connection. Okay, they had a lot of pride in being the boss, and that was it. Okay, they came to do their job, and that was about it. And we're not really big on creating connections. So yes, you may take a lot of shit by association, but people are gonna slowly but surely realize that you have nothing to do with them because they know you. You have built a connection with your coworkers for a while now, and they know you. They do not know this individual. Okay, so all those allegations that they have created here are going to go to waste, trash. They're going to be forgotten here. But yeah, that's just what I have for you. Virgo. I hope this is enough for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.